Hello, my name is Frank Hanaway and welcome to Big Journey, Small Steps, the channel where I talk about my spiritual journey to self-realization and the small steps I'm taking to get there, aided by my teacher, Eknath Easwaran. I thought this would be a good week for me to sort of be accountable for some of the things I've said. Like I've said, I'm working on patience. And then last week I was talking about journaling. So I kind of want to bring you up to date with where those are. The patience thing is pretty amazing when I think about it, because I'm able more and more when I need to have patience to take a few moments and say my mantra, calm down. That's been great. My mom's at a stage with her Alzheimer's where she's less and less in control of what she says, and she doesn't have a mean bone in her body, but sometimes we'll be in a doctor's office in the waiting room and she'll make a comment about somebody's personal appearance, usually about their weight, and she doesn't really mean it in a mean way, but in those instances, I sort of pretend to be aggravated to get her to stop, because she doesn't hear very well, so on top of everything, she speaks loudly, and she would not want to hurt anyone's feelings, nor would I. So anyway, but I don't find myself angry. Like sometimes I play stern if I need to get her to stop something that would harm her or somebody else right away, but I feel detached from it, so I think that's a sign of patience, which is pretty cool. It's a long way from where I was a year ago, I can tell you that. The other thing, last week I said I was going to write down the things I had accomplished every evening before I go to bed. So what I've been doing is I've been going through the 8 points: meditation, mantra, slowing down, 1-pointed attention, training the senses, putting others first, spiritual fellowship, and spiritual reading. So I go through those and I say, what did I do on those things today? I don't write down what I didn't do. And after a couple of days, I could see some holes, some places where I could do a little more, but it wasn't punitive. It didn't feel punitive. I just thought, the first day I noticed it, then that day I didn't do very well at that, and then I had to write down again, and I got to that one and I just sort of put a little question mark by it. I think it was slowing down, because I'm not a very rushed person. But then I started to notice, sometimes you let a schedule or something get the best of you. And so anyway, so I started paying attention to that, and by golly, I found myself not rushing. When I try to have meals, even if I don't eat, if I've already eaten, my mother eats kind of irregularly, and so do I really. I just eat when I want to. And but I like to go sit with her some, and we don't have a lot to talk about. We can't talk about memories, and we talk about the weather or getting the mail or something like that, but we run out of things pretty quickly, so your impulse is to get up and run away. So I haven't been doing that. I've been staying there longer, and I just do everything I can to make her feel treasured and cared for. So so that's a good thing. That's certainly putting others first as well as slowing down. So I found it really helpful to write down things I was doing right. And I said to one of my dearest friends today on the phone, I said, it's funny because when you really are doing a lot of things that aren't so good for you, you don't think about them at all, right? Those times in your life. But when you get on a path where you're trying to improve all the time and trying to do a better job, it seems like everything is just in your face. Oh, I'm not perfect. Big shock. I'm a human. So anyway, I just wanted to say I don't just mention things in the video and then not do them. And I found it very easy to go back to journaling after I had said it in the video. So I hope the video helps a few of you. I know it helps me. And anyway, appreciate you spending your time with me today. That's all I've got for you today. And from the very bottom of my heart, with everything I have in me, I wish you peace and joy.